Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so in this episode we're going to go over everything I did in between our last episode and this one. First and foremost, we made some changes to our little landing craft. This is going to be our new rover. We'll get into flight tests here in a minute. So I built this because, well, I kept dying. And I can't spawn in the Amelia, and the drop pods put me about 150,000 meters all the way over there. So that doesn't work. So I had to build something to get going so it could spawn here. So in turn, this is where this is. So I have a couple containers, a battery, one med bay, and some solar panels up top, and also I got this guy. I built one of the SNC hover bikes. I have not built one before. I built one when I did a mod spotlight on it, but had not built one until now. They seemed kind of useless, and now they actually seem to have a place. So I really like the thing, and probably use it just for scouting around. It works really well. Oh yeah, there's our couple solar panels. I don't plan on putting any cargo on it or anything like that, just to keep it not so cheaty. But yeah, this gets us a. It's not entirely fast. It is agile, and it's not too expensive either. So the other thing, it is running on uranium, so don't want to use it too much until we find a uranium deposit. So we're going to go ahead and park this guy back up here where I got it. And then we're going to take our main craft out. And park, turn the engine off. Alright. Okay, so our main craft. Yeah, it works. We got all of the engines are on, landing gear are off. All the other craft are now ground up. No other craft exists. And you can see here, I am using inertial dampeners. A few of you commented about inertial dampeners being expensive, and I agree they are. But we're going to use them for the sake of, well, me not being a good pilot. So that's all that's left of a ship. There's one little bit of the lander that was here in this valley that we built this next to, and it's gone. So now we need to go through all these deposits and start figuring out what's what. So we had enough components to build an ore detector, so I'm going to put one on this, and then we're going to go through this valley and figure out where we want to mine. So that's what we're going to do here real quick in this episode, because what I plan on doing is giving you guys highlights of what we're going to do, and then I'm going to build off camera so I can get a little bit more detail oriented with you guys as far as what we're doing. It allows me to do a lot more work, because I wanted to build a lot on this base today, but I didn't, just so you guys could see how this all evolves. So we're going to come over here and we'll put an ore detector on here and get the ball rolling. Because when it comes down to it, you guys aren't going to want to sit here and watch me mine for a couple hours. So land, thank you. Alright, so park, we'll kill the engines and get out. So we have lamps on it as well, so we can kind of get an idea of where we're going, because when it gets dark, yeah, it gets dark. Oh, also, we need to do this. Oh, what the? My keyboard just froze up there. Didn't let me turn. That was weird. Okay. So I'm going to come up here, And we're going to go GPS, new from current position, base 1. And we don't need to see it. We'll have it for when we need it, but there's been a couple of times where I've been close to getting lost, so once nighttime comes, not being able to see any landmarks, it makes a huge difference. So, alright, so what do we need to do first? Let's get in here. I'm going to get in here and find our ore detector, which is right here. And should we put it there? Alright, so one detector component. I could have swore we had some. Oh, there we go. Lots. Alright, so that's that. And we're going to throw all this in here for now. And we're going to grab a drill. Maybe. Where'd I put it? I think I left it in here. Interesting. I lost my drill. Alright, so we're going to have to build an assembler at some point and make another one. So, alright, so 3, lift off, okay. Ore detector. So we're going to go toggle block on off. Because we want to be able to disable it when don't want to use up energy. So whoa, was that iron? Ah, we had a deposit like right inside here. Alright. So I'm going to keep an eye out for something where you need nickel would be nice, iron would be nice, obviously uranium would be, but from your guys' comments, uranium is not too common of an ore, so I'm not going to keep my hopes up. Okay, so I'm going to go back and put an antenna on this, maybe that'll help. Also, we don't really want to lose this thing anyway, so an antenna would help. It's really cool doing arrow braking, which was not something we were able to do in space, so it's kind of cool to be able to do that now. Alright, so let's get some radio towers, construction components, computers, displays, steel plates, large tubes, small tubes. Alright, I know that's way overkill. Alright, and it was way overkill. That's fine. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, so we had a deposit right about here. Let's see if having the antenna helped. Yeah, there we go. Iron. Right below us right here. That's great. Alright, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Alright. Come on, scan. So if you guys know any tricks that make your ore detector work better, I'm all ears. I wanted to tell you guys I appreciate all the comments we got in the last episode. It was fantastic getting all that, all those tidbits of information. One thing I did want to share with you guys, one of my fellow YouTubers, SK Drake, had pointed out the O2 problem is alleviated by putting a air vent on the back of your ship and set it to depressurize. And so what that'll do is it'll let the air from outside get inside your ship. Pretty cool. Didn't think to try that. So thanks a lot, Drake. And I hope for those of you who having the same problem I was can use that. What I did do is I turned off oxygen, and I'm only going to do that in the interim of us being on the planet. Once we go leave and we have the ice we need to move to the surface, or leave the surface, I'll be turning O2 back on. Also, magnesium. Okay, magnesium, that's cool. The other thing that I did was I turned off meteors. I had it set to normal, and in a span of about 20 minutes, I had like 5 meteor strikes. They are hitting the planet. But the problem is we had the Amelia Park straight up above us to protect us, but they come from the sun. So no matter where the sun is, that's where they come from, and they are aimed at us. So I had a sunset where the sun was way over there on the horizon, and they come barreling through and ripped my base apart. So, yeah, so when we get back into orbit, we will start looking into more of the meteorites, because I did like the idea of having them until they just constantly rained down on us way stronger than we ever could have been prepared for. So, alright, so we have some magnesium and some iron, and that's pretty much it so far. I'm pretty weirded out on how inefficient this is being, because I see all this rock here and it's like this is ore, but it's not telling me what kind. More magnesium. Alright, so I have this pretty cool idea, at least I think it's a cool idea, for how to harvest the ore. I want to use a type of sluice box system and gravity to harvest the ore and collect it down below in the valley. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to settle on the top of the valley, and I'm going to use hoppers to collect the ore, and then we'll shuttle it back up to the refinery. Or we'll put the refineries down below, one or the other. We'll figure it out one way or another. So we're going to go through this valley, and wow, okay. So we have this, so that just happened. Severely distracted as we're having a massive thunderstorm outside my window right now. You guys will probably start hearing the thunder anytime now. So we're going to wrap up the episode here. I don't want to lose any of my equipment to an electrical storm. So in the next episode, I'm going to have some ores located and try to set up my mining system the way I think it will work and do some repairs to the ship. But sorry for the short episode, guys, but if I lost my computer to lightning, then I wouldn't have any more episodes to make. So this is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.